Federal government is launching a review of the state's special education system. It's questioning if Massachusetts adequately supports students with disabilities and whether DESE provides proper oversight. Boston 25 News reporter Drew Karedes is live in Boston to explain what this probe is looking to uncover. Drew?
Mark, the federal investigation into Massachusetts' special education system comes after complaints from parents, teachers, and advocates. While local school districts are responsible for providing special education services, the state is responsible for overseeing compliance, and there are questions about whether that's actually been happening.
There is no sense of urgency to filling the gaps.
The challenges that Jahaira Lopez has faced as a mother of 13-year-old twins with disabilities, she says has followed her over the years to schools in Randolph, Boston, and Raynham.
Majority of the moves had to do with school systems, school districts, and their inabilities to render services.
She says news of a federal probe into the state's special education system is bringing some validation that someone's listening and asking questions about the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education's oversight of school districts across the state.
Who's holding people like DESE accountable for actually doing that?
DESE came under the Fed's microscope after ongoing claims that the state has been failing to properly investigate complaints about inadequate education for students with disabilities.
The mechanisms that they have in place to ensure that school districts are complying with these laws is useless.
Ellen Chambers is the founder of Massachusetts-based special education advocacy group SpedWatch. She says she hasn't seen the state monitoring and enforcing special education compliance across districts since launching her nonprofit 18 years ago.
The end result is children failing, children suffering, families in turmoil.
A statement we received from DESE Deputy Commissioner Russell Johnston says in part, quote, DESE believes the services and support schools and districts provide to students with disabilities is critical to the student's success in school and beyond. DESE works closely with schools and districts to provide high-quality special education services to students with disabilities. And DESE now has until the end of November to hand over specific data, documentation, and records related to its special education oversight procedures. We're live in Boston tonight. Drew Karedes for your local station, Boston 25 News.